Ladies and gentlemen, what's going on, man? It's your boy, DJ Enjetic, and I'm live right now over inside New York City. If y'all can't see me, that's sorry for you. Right now, we're inside a glow right now, and I'm with a really dope artist. What's your name?
Brina.
Shout out to Brina over here. You already know your boy, DJ Enjetic, right now. Doing this live. And killing it right now to the ladies and gentlemen out there. Let's get it, let's get it, let's get it. Yeah, so anyway, can you tell everybody where you're from?
Oh, little me, I'm from Shirley, Long Island.
No, for real, you're on the radio right now. Where you from?
I'm from Long Island.
Where in Long Island?
Shirley.
Shout out to everybody in South Shirley, South Massive. So how long you been doing music for?
About 5 years, 6 years.
5 years, 6 years?
Yeah.
How is the music scene in Long Island?
You know, nowadays I feel like everybody's doing music, but for the most part, we do got some really talented people.
Talented people?
Yeah.
So how do you consider the talent out there?
I think it's pretty good.
Think it's pretty good?
Yeah.
Nice. Name 3 artists right now from Long Island. You said the talented is nice.
Yeah.
So name them.
Alright, so we got Naz, Naomi, that's my girl, shout out. We got
What's her name?
Naz, Naomi.
She got glasses?
Nah. I don't know. Well, I mean, she probably do put them on for like
She got tattoos?
Yeah.
I think I know who she is. I'm not sure. Yeah, give me a quick look.
But yeah.
Ladies, this won't be right. Let's do it. Come on up.
Nah. Big shout out to her though. She from Long Island?
Yeah.
Where's she from?
I'm pretty sure she's from like, I don't really know exactly, but I want to say maybe Patchwork. That's where I met her anyway.
Big shout out to her, man. I guess she's dope. Big shout out to Long Island. Who else?
Who else we got? I don't know.
Oh wow. You know. Nah, but let's be real right now. So, give me a little bit of background about your career.
Well, I mean, I've been making music for a while. I like to play with it a little, you know, I like to see all different styles and whatnot. Really draw people in from all over.
Who got you into it?
My girl, Naomi. I met her, and she really influenced me.
Really?
Yeah.
Can you explain, like?
Well, at the time, you know, when I met her, she was making music and whatnot, and just hearing like her voice, really influenced me. And then also, like, plays a big part is like losing my brother. He really wanted to make music, so I felt like I had to like.
Oh, so he wanted to be an artist.
Yeah. So I felt like I really had to like step up and do that because he did want to make music.
So, just elaborate a little bit, quick. You told me in the back, so you did lose your brother.
Yeah.
How did that change you as an artist or just as a person in general?
It made me very spiritual, you know, looked at life differently, put a lot of my faith in God.
I'm sorry.
Made you very spiritual?
Yeah.
Like how spiritual?
I mean, I wouldn't say I see ghosts, but I definitely feel very spiritually gifted and whatnot.
So you feel seriously gifted?
Yeah.
She go crazy in the skirt.
I definitely understand that. So, you got any new songs right now coming out?
Yeah, I do. I have my song Memories. I'm actually gonna drop the video soon. I'm waiting for that. And I'm excited though. It's my first ever music video.
First ever music video. Well, listen, it was a pleasure talking to you.
Yes.
Big shout out. You're going to kill it tonight. Everybody right now outside this boat, you already know it's your boy, DJ Enjetic, and I'm going to be right back after this. Let's go.
Peace.
Lyrical, stop it. I'm going to cut you out, Lyrical. Hold on. DJ Show can see the heads go. Hop over here. Let's shoot it. Boom. I'm a Scorpio. Let me tell you about Scorpio niggas, alright? Let me tell you about Scorpio niggas, hold on. What we doing? Do it.
Oh, it's crazy right now. Put your light on too. Put it right here. Put your light right here on like that so they can see you.
Got you.
Cause they got
my light.
Cause they got this on there. That's
Shout out to all the ladies with a natural ass in their job.
right now, everybody listening to me right now, DJ Enjetic. I am live right now on the cruise, on the boat, killing it right now. Everybody inside the UK right now listening. Everybody in India right now listening. Everybody in France right now listening. I am here. And it looks like, honestly, right now, we got like some fortune telling stuff going on. Pretty dope, actually. I actually like this lighting right here. Because this lighting got a little bit of different kind of like soul, like the boat and all that. So you already know. We got people coming in all day.
What you mean Jersey with it?
Light.
Jersey gonna be New York in the tour contest?
Get the light.
Gave me this light.
You think Jersey gonna be New York in the tour
He
contest?
gave me this crazy light.
All that niggas do is this.
Perfect. Let's see.
You said what?
Yeah, somewhat. Why is it so dark still? I like this though because it kind of looks like a Ouija board kind of thing. It's dark, but I like it. Let me see that for a second. Put that on by the camera.
Hey, Slim, where you at, somebody?
Put it next to the camera. Right there. No. On top. Yeah. Towards it a little bit, Tom.
This is a boat ride, my brother. We don't put money on the boat ride. They get funny.
Damn, man. They got a weak camera right now on this.
Jersey got what?
All right. Everybody, man, we are back. Big shout out to my man right here. What's going on, my G?
Yo, what's good? Yeah, what's good? Enjetic.
Man, we chilling, brother. We chilling. But listen, man, right now you got the UK listening. You got people inside the Bay listening. You got Atlanta listening. And you got Miami listening.
Atlanta.
Shout your name out. Let's go, big boy.
Miami. Yeah.
Let's go, big boy.
Shout out to Tricks producer. Shout out to DJ Enjetic. Shout out to the whole COD. Shout out, you know what I'm saying? Everybody in the world. Queensville. You know what I mean? Universal Fit Club. Yeah, I see you, Dub. You know what I mean? Smith, Paulie. You know what I mean? Everybody else that, you know what I'm saying? We out here with this movement, man. You know what I mean? We all together. You know what I mean?
Absolutely. Listen, man. So give us a little bit of background about your journey, my G.
I mean, yo, I'm from Queens. You know what I mean? I do hip hop. You know, I do EDM. I'm an artist. I've been doing this for years. You know, just knocking out music, doing shows. I love doing shows. I like being on the radio. I like doing all types of stuff, man. Y'all already know, you know what I'm saying? Ask $1 stowed on the models. You know what I mean? Yo, shout out to DJ King Ray in Baltimore. You know what I mean? Shout out to DJ Francis. Shout out to Mary Mack. DJ Mary Mack. Y'all hear that, right? That's Madonna's DJ. DJ Mary Mack. You already know the
Say
deal.
his name, what?
DJ Mary Mack. You already know. Let me shout out to Spazzo. Happy birthday, Spazzo.
A 97.
High 97, you know what I'm saying?
Spazzo.
All day, all day.
So let's really break it down right now for everybody listening right now across the country, man.
Yeah.
So, and international. How did you get into this music industry?
How I got into this music industry, man. I've been pioneering it since the Master Ace era. You know what I mean? Shout out to Filthy Rich. You know what I mean? Ed O.G. Shout out to Ed O.G. You know what I mean? I've been a see, nobody really knows my background.
You said Master Ace. You better get you.
Oh man,
y'all better get your. Y'all better understand something right now. Y'all on some twisted tea. If y'all don't understand what Master Ace is, and y'all don't understand that, that's legendary.
Yeah, man, we go all the way back to the Hip Factory.
Oh,
yeah, man. You're
oh snap, man!
Shout out DJ Wicked Wayne. If y'all know about Wicked Wayne and Club Mood,
yeah,
you know what I mean. He was cutting up back in the days. I was in there with them crates, man.
Oh,
nice, you know what I'm saying? I was out here.
They don't understand that smack DVD.
They don't understand that.
They don't understand that push.
Nah.
They don't understand that movement.
Yeah, man.
Artists think they come out and make one little song inside that net like they're the man.
Yeah, shout out to 5 years, you know what I mean?
Nah.
Out in BK, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, I was out in BK, Queensville, you know what I'm saying? That's where I'm from, Hillside up top.
Hilltop, what up?
Y'all know about that Gabby's Pizza. Yo, shout out to Chicago,
Pizza.
Kid Pride, you know what I mean? Rolfstein, Castle Hill, Bronx. You know what I mean? We outside, bro. Outside product. Man. I see you product. Yeah.
Outside, man.
You know what I'm saying?
First of all, they did their homework. You know what I'm saying? So they're one of the hottest DJs in the industry. You know what I'm saying?
New Jersey, G Smooth.
Yo, all right. So then, so Master Ace?
Master Ace, bro.
How'd you meet him?
Oh man, one day I was going in the session, you know what I mean? Filthy Rich. Let's go back to AVA Records.
AVA, oh,
when Fat Man Scoop was there. Russell Simmons walked in. Where's the hot shit? I had my demo in my pocket. I wasn't ready. I met Filthy Rich right there.
Wait. You had Russell Simmons coming into the room?
Russell Simmons was walking in the AVA Records. His favorite line, where's the hot shit?
Yeah.
Where's the hot shit?
Yeah, I don't know about that. So when Russell wanted something, man, he used to come in and he used to scream that, yo, where's that hot shit? Who's the hottest dude out? People don't understand that in the game. See, y'all brought up in an industry that spoon-fed y'all. We're brought up in an industry where we had to get some food. We had to go hunting.
We was hungry.
Nobody around us had anything to do with anything. They didn't care.
Facts.
They didn't care. They wanted to melt us. They wanted to see we were the best. They wanted to see how we gonna eat, how we gonna feed, how we gonna hunger. Mm-hmm. That's what we keep telling all these dudes, man. So keep going. So why did you say you weren't ready for Russell yet?
At that time when we was rocking with CDs, let's go back to CDs because I'm an 86 baby, so I come from that generation.
89,
CDs.
89,
exactly.
89.
Yeah. So, you know what I'm saying? We came from the CDs era, and at that time I had my demo in my pocket. Something told me, I just felt that vibe. I was like, when I was hearing this new music out, cats was doing their thing, you know, the OGs, you the youngin' in the room. So as you watching all of that, it's like, yo, you said, no, I got more work to do. So I've been pioneering this industry, you know, moving independent. You know, I got offers sometimes on contracts and shit, but I wasn't ready for that. I knew I wasn't ready for that.
Wait, so who offered you the first contract?
I remember one time it was with Sweet Chuck, SCRD. That was one of them. You know what I mean? With what's his DJ's name? DJ Journey.
Journey, okay.
Yeah, they was trying to sign me. I wrote that Saturday Right, you know what I mean? That hook. I wrote the verse for Chuck, you know what I'm saying? We had Mixed by Blue mastered that.
Okay, yeah, I know that.
Yeah.
Damn, we going all the way.
We going all the way, baby. We going all the way.
It's crazy. You guys don't understand, man. When we first came up, it was nothing.
Yeah.
Totally nothing. It's like, ladies and gentlemen, it's like the galaxy without seeing stars. That's how we were brought up. We were brought up just in a black pole and you didn't see nothing. Because you know what? You had people when we were younger, man, that, let's be real, a lot of them didn't pass the torch.
That's a fact.
A lot of them didn't want to pass the torch to our age group like the elders did to them. Thanks. So then how were we supposed to actually find our way through music? That's something that still haunts me today. It's like, damn, man, if they would have actually took the minute and actually put some guy up, like, you see Cole, you see Kendrick, but it's nobody from really New York.
Exactly.
So it's kind of like,
I felt like you know, like they didn't want to pass the torch at that time, but you know, someone like me going around. I mean, I'm going to Rockaway, I'm going to Queens, I'm going to Brooklyn, I'm out here, freaking the Bronx. You know what I'm saying? I went to where KRS-One was performing. I was at Crotona Park. I could name these places. You know what I mean? And seeing these MCs out here. I went to freaking Orange, New Jersey. I'm outside with them. You know what I'm saying? I'm outside with them. So I know what time it is when I'm outside. Right now I'm over here on a boat. Where we at? We in New York City. We on a boat, and the next one celebrating. You know what I mean? Right now we're Enjetic. What's up?
you don't understand, man.
They
like,
don't understand, man.
when we really ran inside this industry, man, it was a different type of animal.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why our breed is so rare. Think about everybody that we used to rock with and not even care anymore.
That's a fact.
I'm talking about cats that we had competition with
Mm-hmm.
when we were younger in our age group. Now they're sitting there being a doctor, being a lawyer, sitting, you know what I mean? And they're not even a part of this generation that we actually fought for.
That's a fact.
So the young cats spit right now. They don't even know what that means.
I'm kind of scared because some people don't even know who Michael Jackson is. Think about that.
People don't even know who Tupac is.
That's scary. And Biggie. Wow. Wow. Wow.
Damn near no big pun.
Big pun.
L.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? These are the dudes that would chew and spit anyone out.
It's a fact.
It's crazy, man. So let's keep going, man. I know we got on topic, but I want to hear a little bit about your journey. So keep going.
Well, you know, first single that I ever did was SP1 with The Germ. You know, he's SOY. You know, he actually produces. He did Lloyd Banks.
Yeah.
He did. You know what I'm saying? Dave East.
Yeah.
Jim Jones, Flying the Wind.
Yeah.
That was my boy since high school. So we was already like working on mixtapes. We was doing a whole bunch of stuff in the basement.
So who were you close with as a DJ when you first came up?
When I first came over, it was Wicked Wayne.
Wicked Wayne, okay. I heard
Wicked
of
Wayne,
him.
you know, he do the tricks on the Technique
Yeah.
1200s.
Yeah.
I was out there with him all the time.
Okay. I
Uh-huh.
remember that.
He was at Pyramid. You know what I mean? Then right.
I don't know if you know my man Nettles. You know my man Nettles?
Yes.
Remember when he did the backflip
Yes.
in Pyramid?
Yes. Yes.
Yo, big shout out to him.
Shout outs.
And then Charles Hamilton kept winning it.
Charles
Shout out to Kazzo.
Yup.
That's family right there. Well, everybody knows that.
Uh-huh.
If you know Enjetic, you know Charles Hamilton's a fan.
Uh-huh. Yo, Enjetic, you from LA, right?
LA, baby.
Yo, that's my birth town too.
Where at?
I was born in North Shore Hospital.
North Shore. Bay Shore.
Yeah, yeah.
Bay Shore.
Back in the days, they used to call it the Country
Country
Club.
You know what's
Yeah.
funny though? I'm from Farmerville, so I'm all the way up. But I live over that certain kind of area, but a little bit far, like in the Dix Hills area.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
That's crazy. So you were born out Long Island.
Born out Long Island, raised up in Queens.
Hello Cool J.
Hello Cool J Farmers.
Hello Cool J.
Yeah,
Hello
yeah.
Cool J story.
Yo, remember when they was on the Collie Block? It was him and J-Lo. They shot that video out there. Collie Block ain't even a Collie Block anymore. They changed that whole shit.
I know, I saw it. It still messes me up today. You know what messes me up, man? Is everything is just getting switched.
Yeah.
Woo! Everything is just getting switched right now, man. And I just can't believe it, man.
That's a fact.
So what do you feel about the generation now?
I mean, I'm trying to adapt to it. I see where they're trying to go with it, but it's not like us.
Can I say something?
You can say
You're
it.
sounding like 80 Miami. You're sounding like the 80s in Miami. You sounding like Uncle Lou. What are y'all doing?
Facts.
We went backwards, New York. Crazy thing is, I don't even know the sound anymore.
Yeah.
The dedication, the sound, the music, the art, the creativity, the unity. I don't know none of that no more. But shout out to the young guys that are still trying to do it. And shout out to the young guys that are just doing music.
It's a fact.
So let's get into some. Okay, so now keep going. I'm doing a little bit longer with him right now because I'm liking it. So go ahead.
I mean, what you want to hear? Ask the question.
I want to hear what you were just talking about, right? Talking about being inside the basement and doing the mixtapes.
Start from the
The
bottom.
mixtape era.
Knowing the engineering, knowing how to play, how to make a beat.
You use
Learn it.
Cubase, didn't you?
Nah, Fruity Loops, man. Started from Fruity
So
Loops.
then he got the Fruity Loops.
Started
What
from
about
Fruity
Nuendo?
Loops. Huh?
What about Nuendo?
Nuendo,
What about Mixcraft?
Mixcraft.
What
yeah.
about
Wait,
Pro
let me
Tools?
let me
Nah,
let
let's
me
get
no,
too
no, no,
high.
let me bring
Let's
it
get
back.
too high.
Garage Band.
Still use that shit. I still use that. Ladies and gentlemen, I still use that.
Garage Band. Reason, Ableton. Yeah.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I went to somebody and I said Nuendo and his jaw dropped. Like nobody remembers Nuendo. It was a little bit. It's like the nicer version of Cubase.
That's a fact. Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But Cubase was to use too.
Cubase was good too. Yeah. Let me ask you a question.
Go ahead.
When you first started as a DJ, right? What was your first turntables?
First turntable.
First favorite turntables.
I go with the classics. I gotta go with the classics. That's hard.
That's hard.
Because what happened was my uncle used to DJ, so he would actually DJ years back, and he did DJing for Dana Dane, my father and them over in there. So it's like I'm not gonna say which ones because it's kind of like I don't want to insult him. And I'm thinking of it. I'm like, man, nah. Just let's like my thing though was when I started DJing, right?
Yeah.
I was terrible. And my uncle just kept pushing and kept pushing. My father was a good DJ.
Okay.
But my father was a rapper. And my father worked with a lot of famous people. And it's just a lot, man. Like I'm a B-boy too.
Yeah.
My father's a B-boy. So it's like, when I start thinking about him, I'm like, man, this guy's asking me questions making me reminisce. And I'm like, man, I want to say it. But then it's like, if I say it, I don't want to insult my uncle. So I'm sorry, Ricky, I'm not going to say the tables. All I know is he did one thing to me.
Yeah.
He took a pen, right? And I'm trying to spin. And he's like, if this knocks off, you ain't got it right yet. Put that, Don, put that shit right there. And I was trying to catch it. When I was trying to catch it, he went, flew right off. Like, I ain't got it yet. Damn, I ain't got it yet. No, because I know how to do it without, like, you know what I'm saying? A lot of people DJ and they DJ just with the, you know what I'm saying?
That's Serato,
digital and stuff like that, like with the panoramics and stuff like that. And then it's kind of like, I learned how to do it straight up when you'll put the needle in. And then count with the needle and then put the tape and then start going in here and start trying to learn it. And then always like techniques where you would listen to the hook first and then you would try to gravitate it through the hook and trying to cut it. But
what was your first song you ever scratched?
Eric Sherman.
Woo! Nice.
You gotta chill.
Nice.
You gotta chill. Yeah. He put that on. He was like, yo, listen to this. I shot the sheriff. And I'm like, nah, they ain't. And he's like, nah, I'm just playing. You gotta chill. Because he did that. What he did was my uncle's crazy with it. So he put Eric on. Then he put Red on. Then he did all that. And you would watch everybody and like Goomba and them, and they would just shake up the crowd. Like, damn, can I even do that? Now you put me in that shit, and this is
right away.
Yeah,
Next.
Hell yeah. Right there, I got worldwide, man. Worldwide tatted, worldwide known. Well, I'm not tatted, but I'm just saying. I've been battling this for a minute. A lot of DJs going into the sites, even with hip hop, man, freestyling. I still get on that mic to still tear people up because I'm it's about the hip hop culture.
Yeah, I saw you the other day. I was looking at your page. I saw the podium, bro. What's good?
Shout out to my people over inside the podium, man. Much love. I was just talking to them. We actually are talking to people right now in Miami. Everybody listen, we're trying to bring that over there. But what happened was, man, Well, we're in Miami right now, so everybody 88.7 The Blaze. Big shout out to everybody. Big shout out to KFCO 98.1 inside the Bay. And big shout out to you already know Atlanta 99.1 FM WBAGB, baby. We here. And internationally on the Corf 99.7 FM. So everybody out there, man, definitely keep tuning in. And yo, so this is a great conversation. So
It's a fact.
I just can't believe, man, he brought me back to the days of just thinking about it, man. Then he tried to get me caught. My uncle listens to me, man. So my uncle's gonna be like, nice try. Because he's gonna tell everybody, he's gonna be like, that mother effer bought a Yamaka. True story, I bought a Yamaka.
Okay.
Turntable, and I was playing the Yamaka first.
Uh-huh.
And then all of a sudden he was like, why don't you play with the big boys? And I'm like, ah, shit. We could be like Jays, and I was like, and she went, sounded like Freddy Krueger. And I was like, snap, man. I'm like, man. That's why I forget it. I told my embarrassing story, so you can't say, Uncle. Ha Seriously, that's when I was younger. So looking, man, you really brought me back. You brought me way back. Yeah, man, it was terrible.
Those are good times. Good times.
Oh,
man.
it wasn't good times for me, man. I'm like 7 years old, 8 years old. I'm on that panorama, feeling all good like this, the little turntables like this. Nah, I play with the big boys. Play with the big boys. Try to go on that thing. The first thing went. He said, "Yo, you trying to break my turntable?" I'm like, no. That's the first time though, but yeah. So let's get back real quick. So, what was your first song?
My first song?
Not for like mixed, like not first song, but like really first like album.
It was called The Crack Sample. I went all the way to Rockaway for that shit. That's around the Stack Bundles era.
Squad. Did you do anything with Stacks?
Nah, he passed away at that time. But I got to work with one of his producers called Ellis. His name is Ellis.
I know who Cole Ellis is.
Yeah.
He did that record, that crazy record with the boom boom.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did that crazy record. I was trying to work with Stack and he passed.
Say it again.
I was trying to do a record with Stack and he passed.
I mean, at that time, you know what I mean? He was ill.
It was only like he only wanted like $2 grand. You know what I'm saying? But again,
the mixtapes was flooded though at that time.
$2 grand was what now equivalent probably to like 7,000.
Yeah.
So it's like so you want like $2 grand, and then you had Papoose, and I was like, after he died, I was like, all right, Pat, let's go.
Yeah.
And we did the record Limelight, so that was something amazing. Yeah, we did the record Limelight, and then CH and me always just rock with each other. So that was basically it.
Man.
But that's the history. Big shout out to my man too. We went double platinum. Big shout out to M City Jr. We flexing on our ex. We're gonna be playing that in a little bit inside the UK to actually hear this, to actually notice what we do. And you already know. But shout your stuff out, my brother.
Yeah, you can catch me on Instagram at Aston Dollars. My website right now, www.astondollarsglobal.com. Under construction. I got new stuff. I got a catalog. Shit. Man, I'm right now going to perform tonight. You know what I mean? Me and Trix. We got this new record called Back to Work. We working this record heavy. Also, look out for that, that video I got out, Champagne Poppin'. I got another song dropping. It's called Celebrations. That's over here with DJ King Ray up in Baltimore. So, you know what I mean? We working, man. We working. You know what I mean? Right now, I'm right here. My main man, DJ Enjetic. He got the lights on. Look at it.
It's crazy, though, because you know what they did with me and my regular ones? They gave me these. You see these?
Yeah.
These make us look like we're doing some witchcraft stuff, which I like it though. But I don't know if the watchers are gonna like it, but it is what it is. Big shout out to everybody out there. Everybody knows your boy DJ Enjetic.
All love.
And yo, shout your name one more time.
DJ Enjetic.
Yeah. And what's your name?
Aston Dollars. Throw it on
Aston
the models,
Dollars.
aka I'm the Masked Marauder.
Hey yo, you already know. We out of here, ladies and gentlemen.
Yo.
Peace.
100.
Yo, wait, Just. You got yours?
Yo, ladies and gentlemen, what up? Everybody out there right now outside that UK, we back. You already know, man, we back, ladies and gentlemen. That's what they're doing to me right now. Because they're like, you idiot. Okay, so anyway, what's going on, my brother? First of all, we got the dopest energy. When I was watching you had everybody going nuts.
I appreciate you.
And yo, bro, I can't wait to see another great performance over here right now on the boat. Ladies and gentlemen, right now we're on the boat right now going past the Statue of Liberty.
Excellent.
And
The
all
sign
in New
is
York
stunning.
and the Knicks won. And the Knicks won.
Good
Look at
energy.
this.
Good energy.
And the Knicks won.
Like the name on your shirt. Good energy, King. Good
Exactly.
energy.
So anyway, tell everybody where you're from. Tell everybody your name. Let's go. I want everybody to hear this. It gets dope.
First off, I want to start with appreciation because everything comes with appreciation. First, I'd like to appreciate you for offering us the opportunity, number one. You know what I'm saying? Dope ass DJ. He was with me in the set. I know many other DJs besides Boogie, aka shout out to DJ Boogie, that be in the set with us. My man was right next to me. That was exhilarating. So first off, let's pay homage. Homage to the DJ. Boom, you was dope. Appreciate your energy. You feel me? My team reciprocates the energy. You know what I'm saying?
Love, I'm here.
So now, next thing, where we at? The DJ put us here. So that's another thing. Yo, God body, I appreciate you for that as well.
So
You
love.
see what I'm saying?
What I loved about you guys though is you guys are authentic hip hop. You guys are talented, and you guys are one of the hardest workers I see. Because the first people I hit up was you guys when I had this opportunity. Because I want you guys to really get yourselves seen and really known. Because I'm a hip hop baby, the way that you guys are a hip hop baby. Born in this industry, learned in this industry, die in this industry.
You already know. Kings know kings. You understand? Queens know queens and kings. You understand how that goes?
Amen.
So now, a little bit about me. You know, I try not to make it too much about us, but my name is Squatton K, SQUAD10KAY, like the letter Squatton K. You know, my team is Squatton Inc. I also partner with my wonderful DJ Enjetic, also DJ Boogie. Also partner with Gambino family. You know, shout out to Boogie. Boogie was there as well. He liked your energy. He was telling me about your energy, gang. Did you know that? He was like, yo, the DJ is fire too. Yeah, yeah. So there's your flowers.
Well, you know what it is, bro? You gotta, I feel like when you our goal as a DJ is to find the hottest records for the people out there, man, and people to really push it, and artists that really deserve it. So we have to show everybody our respect, and I feel like a lot of times a lot of DJs disrespect the artists, and I'm gonna tell you why. It's because you can't really worry about most of the time is what's the artist got in their wallet. What you have to worry about most of the time is where's the talent, where's the movement, where's their heart.
Absolutely.
You know, it's a business, but again, that's corporate America. When you're a hip hop baby, you want to respect everything from every check, every balance in this game. So I want to thank the artists out there for being such great artists and respecting their craft and loving their craft.
Absolutely. Now, even with that, I like to thank my team, my producers over here holding the camera. I need him to come sit down. He's making me antsy. My producer needs to come sit down next to me instead of holding the camera. Thank you.
Sit down.
Yeah, I appreciate you as well for being patient with us.
I don't. Listen, it's all good. Go ahead, you say
I
what
was
up.
feeling it was just me and you when there's a whole team.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
There's more than just one person. It's a whole team of us, a whole plethora of us, and we all do different things, and we all
I like
make
that.
it happen the best best friend.
I like that a lot,
We do a
actually.
very damn good job.
Okay.
You know, so I say like this. My name is Squatton K. This is MFN Just Right. You're DJ Enjetic. Appreciate you. Blessings.
Appreciate you, King.
You know,
Nah,
we
more
got
blessings to
Tricks the
y'all.
producer.
Okay.
We got Renee, the manager. We got freaking all these people. We got God.
So
Like,
real
when
quick,
I look at them, I think beauty.
how'd you guys
also.
all meet? How'd you guys start up?
Well, initially it was a thought in the concept. A thought in the concept was I was doing music with my team, Squad 10 Inc. My buddy Trix was doing music with his team. You know what I'm saying? His partner is also wonderful. She does clothing, designs, all type of artsy stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then it just kind of stemmed from the teams. You know what I'm saying? One team was doing one thing, we was doing one thing, and then it kind of meshed together in a cohesive union. You know what I'm saying? Forgive me for the names. I have a long roster of people I need to show appreciation.
Absolutely. Nah, it's all good. Everybody listening to you all over. You definitely want to hear it.
So as far as when it came to the music, you know, me, I kind of started the Squad 10 thing. You know what I'm saying? It was just me and a few of my buddies in a basement beating on desks from way back when. You know, we may be a little older than y'all may think, but heavy boom bap era, heavy, you know what I'm saying, and then built from that. Then we just kind of expanded.
Doesn't matter, man. It matters where the music in your heart is. And we were born in an era where we better be created differently, because if we don't create it the same, nobody want to be around that. And that's God forgiven, you know what I'm saying? Even the seven will tell you. Everybody out there, man, it's like, why would you want to be the same man?
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? God created us in different realms, different looks, different ways. So when the music sounds the same, that's the devil playing. That's how I look at it.
I'm not gonna lie, yeah, that's a genius thought process. A genius. Like it's to even to the concept, like example, like my buddy's wife, you know, she's a very strong member of the team, you know what I'm saying? She puts in a lot of work with the team, concepts, ideas. Even Nina, she'd be like, no, that sounds like the rest of them. Switch it up. Boom. Now that's fire. I like that one. You know, and Nina listens to different music.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Renee listens to different music. I listen to different music. My partner listens to different music. You know what I'm saying? Even the company, my event planning company, they listen to different music. Shout out to Social Delics as well. You already know when I say social, you say Delics, X Gang. You know? So there's a lot of building when it comes to the different styles.
Absolutely.
You know, like even this drop, I have a team called Dirty Creek.
Okay.
Dirty Creek likes to do rock music
I like that.
and hip hop.
Yeah, but that's like indicate rock music, right? You hear people that want to go out. Big shout out to everybody that does the thing. But rock music and hip hop has always been together.
Absolutely.
And everybody doesn't see that. But when you abuse certain elements to the mixture of the purity, it messes up and I tell everybody all the time, it messes up the message.
It
messes up the tone.
does.
It's not the same, and that's what confuses everybody.
Authentic.
And it gets everybody mad. Exactly.
Exactly.
Originality of that.
And like,
exactly.
and like, it's crazy how a lot of my partners have formed. Like with Dirty Creek, I have a guitarist that has a rock band. Shout out to Big J. You know,
Shout out to Big J.
Big J, he does heavy bass guitar, electric guitar, like heavy. Me, I come from like 90s hip hop baby, like Biggie Smalls and them, you know what I'm saying? I come from the core of that. So for me to hear Big J do his element and then hear another hip hop artist be like, yo, I want to do a beat for that. it's beautiful.
Yeah, it is.
You know,
It definitely is beautiful.
you know, and like even another concept. Godspeed Records. That's another team that I affiliate with. Love them to death too. Like, so they do more the new style music, but with more of like an edgy, like EDM like feel.
See, but that's something different. Like,
You
let's
know?
give it up to them. Because we have to hear all the time people that like just want to sound. Like I said it again, just that boring sound. I'm gonna come and kill it.
They got that. Well, everybody got that.
But the thing is, right? Midwest, because I'm in the Midwest, right? A lot. I'm down south a lot. I'm in Miami a lot. I'm in, you know what I'm saying? Like Chicago heavy. These kids that come off and they come with this music, they don't like it down there, bro. That's like when down south came up here to New York and we were like,
what's that?
Exactly. So it's like,
acclimate.
that's why I always tell everybody a universal record will always win. You're gonna lose if it's not a universal record.
Absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? A hit record is a universal record. It doesn't matter if it's boom bap. It's just got to be a good song.
Yep. Core music.
And you know what? The promotion is the most important thing in music. People lose that all the time and go, "I made a hot record." Anybody can make a hot record, but if nobody's hearing it, how is that a hit record? A hit record is supposed to hit. It's like a punch. If you don't hear that record, there's nothing gonna happen. Nothing's gonna go on.
No,
it's gonna be terrible. So keep going with your journey, my brother.
That it's gonna fall on that ears if you don't push it. And like even with the energy, like when we perform on just a concept.
Exactly.
And the concept, we had the determination, the tenacity. Even you was able to be like, yo, I like them. You know what I'm saying? They humble. Let me jump in with y'all. You know what I'm saying? You vibe with us. We vibe. You know, it was organic. Key components. Organic.
You guys just know hip hop.
You know, like me,
you know what I'm saying?
I like the hip hop, but you know, all of my friends listen to all different type of music. You know,
that's
like,
cool though. But that makes you way better than what you're doing now.
I accept my flowers humbly. Appreciate
you know what I'm saying? Like, you got to look at it like this, man. Everybody adapts and grows into their environment no matter what. So when you're putting yourself into another, I always feel like you become more successful when you're in basically you're not comfort zone. When you're out of your comfort zone, that's when things blow up.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? And
agreed.
You know what I'm saying? But why don't you tell everybody real quick a little bit about just like, you know, the songs you're coming out with and the music coming out with?
Well, currently, I'm working on an album, Untitled. I don't know what the name of it is, but the album is wonderful.
That's hard.
Yeah.
Untitled, I don't know what the name is. That would be that would be actually hot.
Look. And maybe you should DJ if you want it. Look, that'd be dope.
I would do it. I would do it for you.
All right, look, appreciation.
Yeah,
definitely. We'll cook that up.
Yeah.
You know, I got a lot of producers backing me, you know what I'm saying? I got Umbrella Studios backing me, definitely. I got Gambino Family. I got Social Delics. I got now my wonderful DJ. You know what I'm saying?
Enjetic.
I appreciate
YMVS/Fleet, baby.
Yo, run with me then. If that's the case, then run with me. I got you. You know what I'm saying?
Tell everybody though where they can find you, big boy.
Well, they can find me on Instagram at Squad10K SQUAD10KAY. And obviously you can find us at Social Delics SOCIALDELICS and like an underscore, I think, something of that nature. You know what I'm saying?
Well, yo, big shout out to you, my G, and everybody, man. We're gonna keep coming with some fire interviews, and we're gonna be right back. You already know it's your boy DJ Enjetic, and I am here with
Squad 10K, Squad 10 in the building.
Y'all heard me. Let's go. What up, everybody? You already know it's your boy DJ Enjetic, and I am here with
Freshie E. You already know from the Bronx.
Boogie Down,
Boogie down, boogie down, boogie down.
You know what's ill about that? That's how I know you can spit.
Oh yeah?
I ain't got to say 2 words. It said Boogie Down Bronx. I have never seen a whack Bronx rapper. I have never seen a whack Bronx rapper.
What?
Well, it originated so real quick.
Yes,
How did you get your name?
So I got my name Freshie. As a matter of fact, my name was Fresh. I was 14 years old from high school. My brother from another was like, "Yo, Ed, you fresh every day." And I'm like, he was like, "Where you going?" I'm like, "I'm going right now just to get a gallon of milk." It's my boy. You fresh, bro. That's your name, Fresh. And I ran with it.
So how long, so your man just seen you one day and just said you were fresh?
That's it.
Where were you in the Bronx?
Over by Allerton Ave, my hometown.
That's where you from?
That's where I'm from.
Yo, shout out to me.
Boogie down. Hey, you already know.
So, growing up, who did you listen to?
I'm gonna be honest with you. So, the crazy part is, I had all types of music in my ear. I had old school, new school, and I'm gonna be honest. Like, music for me has been an expression. I had recently, not recently, but at 1993, I witnessed my mom's murder. So I just been carrying that pain in me, and it's just been a learning experience. 1993, man.
How old were you?
I just turned 3 years old.
And you saw it?
Saw it. Remember it it's still to this day. I'm 30, about to be 35 in June. Still to this day, I can vividly tell you how the whole thing happened.
Wow. That's crazy.
Word. So,
and that drove you more to be strong.
Yeah. I remember even my great grandmother, she got me into church, Seventh-day Adventist. And I don't know what it was, but I saw the choir, I saw the drummers, the artists, you know what I'm saying? And I'm like, I got inspired. But I'm like, how can I do what they do? You know what I'm saying? And I wanted to implement what they did. So I remember my great grandmother and her family and the church family, they were all in a circle. And I just went up to them and I just wrote a little something about God and the music. And I was like, hey, I want to showcase that. So quite honestly, I showcased and they were like, yeah, keep going. And it didn't really encourage me. Make sense? So,
hell yeah.
But music always has been with me, always. Okay. I was actually more a choreographer, dancer.
Also,
you know what I'm saying? So I used to dance a lot.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? It was crazy. A lot of people looked at me crazy. It'd be pouring rain, and I'm doing some Chris Brown moves.
What's wrong with that?
The
ladies love that.
The
ladies love them Chris Brown moves, right? Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
But what I was gonna say to you, so you're doing all that, right? You're doing all the music, you're doing everything, right?
Mm-hmm.
When did you start wanting to do hip hop? So now you're doing choreography, you're doing the dance moves, coming on, probably killing it. When did you decide that I wanted to do hip hop?
Back when I was early 20, I'm at a barbershop. I hear a lot of DJs. They actually had a lot of ciphers, and I just got inspired and I just jumped in. I just did my thing, and I'm humble. I'm very humble. I wasn't that great, but I just kept learning, kept listening, kept learning, and I just kept going. And then I was just like, you know what? I want to take this to the studio. I want to go to the studio because in order to become great, you have to do it. You have to just go. You have to just do it. Period. You know what I'm saying?
I was just saying, man, coming out of the comfort zone, going as hard as you can, really pushing yourself to another element and really going out there. So you're so hard. People don't understand that to really get that mindset because everybody will be like, you can't do it. It's too hard.
Yep.
Nah, you ain't that nice, my G. Nah, homeboy better than you. This is how it goes. You know what I always told everybody when they try to say that to me? Kiss my. Nah, I'm playing. But anyway, nah, literally kiss my. But hold up, because I know we live on radio, but that's what I would tell them. And they would be like, why? I said, because you're not a 1%. I'm a 1%. I know where I'm moving.
Word.
You're gonna see the story blow up right in front of your faces. Then you're gonna ask me questions. How did I do this?
Yep. That's
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
definitely been my philosophy. That's definitely been my philosophy. Like I said, I just kept going. And as a matter of fact, even though music for me has been an expression, I also I like to make music that everybody can relate to.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? I don't like to make music where everybody can make music, right? I mean, I don't even want to get biblical. I don't want to get deep, but understand everybody can relate to music. They can understand music. Music has a frequency. Music has a vibration.
Come on, man.
You know what I'm saying? So when it comes down to tapping it, like I'm gonna allow in music, I'm gonna express my story. But when I express my story, I'm speaking to the world. I'm speaking to people. You understand what I'm saying? I want the world to relate to like
you did it. You did it more than you did it for the artistry and for like the lesson. You didn't do it for like a lot of people do it for the fame, the money, the fortune. You know, same thing. But you did it basically because it's your heart.
Yes.
That's what you're feeling. That's what you're pushing. All right. So then, tell me about your first project that you ever did. Let's go.
Oh man, the real first one. It was about my mom. Cold memory.
Wow.
Cold memory.
Ooh.
Cold memory. Yep.
And how did that go?
Oh, you want to hear something?
Go ahead.
Sit back, chillax, whipping up an old school hip hop style influence through the music. Something y'all could just get down, rock to. Not your head a few, yeah, I'm about to break it down. Storytelling, something for your family and friends. Let me easy how the story begins. Feel how life is when no one gives a shit. Place when they're throwing bodies over the bridge. I'll take it back to 93. Young Brock growing up when it rained where he might be. See himself by himself, couldn't get any clearer. Couldn't anybody bless him? Please, he didn't really have the much luck. He was always been a young buck, really didn't know much. Witness one person death that he loved. A father figure never picked him up, except on weekends. Go spend the night with daddy's girlfriends. Hearing these niggas make love. Damn, young blood already seen enough. It's a stab wound to the ear. Hear another chick moan when it's not the one your dad used to bone.
That's hard. No, I definitely like that. And so that's what you wrote for MOM.
That's right. Yep.
That was so hard.
Big facts.
So what is your future? Behold.
Future? 5 years from now, I'm not looking for fame. I'm not looking for fame. 5 years from now, I just want to be the fact that I'm here, living. Because that man who killed my mom looked me dead in my eye. I had a chocolate milk when I'm in my little cart. Okay, my little Corvette, red. Okay, that man could have killed me. So I'm bringing heaven here onto earth. That's my goal. That's my mission. I'm bringing heaven here on earth.
So what's the next project?
Well, my next project right now, like I said, shout out to my brother Tricks Producers. I met that man. I'm a barber full time. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, God has been watching over me. So I met Tricks Producer at my barbershop one day. He tells me he got beats. We chopping it up, freestyling, and then we just became brothers. You know what I'm saying? And he was always encouraging me, like, yo, hey, I need you at shows. I want you to become more an artist. I'm like, nah, I just do this. You know what I'm saying? I just do this to express myself. You're like, nah, trust me, the world needs to hear this. And I heard this from everybody. The world needs to hear your music, bro. I'm like, all right. So one day, it's funny. It would take one bitch to break your fucking heart. One bitch. Excuse my French. I know we on a radio talk show. So it take that one female to break your heart. So I said, word. So hopefully today people are gonna enjoy it. This is gonna be my official first project. I'm gonna drop it. There's no dates on it when it's gonna be dropped. We're in the formulation right now. Video is gonna be done And yeah, let's get it, man. Like I said, I had a lot of feedback. Like a lot of clients, I sit in my chair, I show them my music. They're like, "Yo, play that again, play that again, play that again."
Well, listen, brother, shout out your with the find you, my G, and it was a pleasure having you.
Yo, and Mr. DJ Enjetic, thank you so much, man. Your energy is most definite fire, bro. People gravitate to you, man. For real, for real.
Listen, it's all love, my brother. Thank you so
Big
much
facts.
for being on here.
Thank you so much.
Everybody out there, you already know it's your boy DJ Enjetic, and I am here with
Freshie from the Bronx. You already know.
Freshie from the Bronx, ladies and gentlemen. I will be right back. We're gonna be listening to Flexing right now, so let's go. Ladies and gentlemen, you already know it's your boy DJ Enjetic. Whoa, hold up. All right, there we go. What up, man? You already know it's your boy DJ Enjetic, and I am here with
Tricks, the producer, aka TDP.
So, quick question, all right?
Yes,
I want to
sir.
know, where did you get that name from?
Shit is a long story.
I want the long story.
So my middle name is Patrick. You know what I'm saying? So
Patrick.
y'all got a little info about who I am.
Okay.
It's a funny story because, you know what I mean, from growing up, my pops used to be in the park and shit. You know what I mean? 216 Park in the Bronx. That's where I'm from, hip hop. You know what I mean?
Another Bronx, yo.
He
Straight up originators, man.
Yeah, man.
And one thing about y'all, real quick, is y'all just, you saw so many people blow up in the Bronx
Yes,
that
sir.
y'all had that vision already, and y'all already seen it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just like cats in Queens with even with our era with 50, and then
Yeah.
you saw Pun, and you probably saw
Yeah.
Joe, and you
Yeah.
probably saw them
I saw
all.
Swiss and all of them, you know what I mean, from starting up, you know what I mean?
What?
Kind of like, you know what I mean, he was my idol, like, you know what I mean, watching him do his thing, bro, but then my pops, you know what I mean, he was an MC in the park, you know what I mean, running with Grandmaster Flash back in the day in Cool Herc.
That's what I love to hear. That, ladies and gentlemen, is called hip hop history. And most of y'all ain't got that. Most of y'all still listen to Uzi Vert. Now I'm playing much love to Uzi. Uzi gonna kill me for that one.
Nah, it's so low, but yeah, I get it, bro, you know what I mean, but you wanted to know where that name came from, so, you know, my pops had me in the park with him, you know what I mean, so I seen him do his thing on stage, and I was like, yo, dad, I want to be like you. He was my idol.
That's
you know what I'm saying? He
my
said, but
pops.
you be yourself. He said, be yourself. So I used to see the break dancers out there, you know, shout outs to you know what I mean? So
Crazy Legs.
Crazy Legs.
Crazy
He was
Legs.
out there.
Ooh,
He was out
Rock
there.
Steady.
He rock steady crew. As a matter of
Oh.
fact, my uncle was part of the rock steady crew too. You know what I'm saying? My
You know,
uncle Kurt.
your father, your uncle battled probably my father, because my father was
It's
a break
right.
dancer.
They probably know each other.
They probably do.
You know what I'm
Because they
saying?
battled each other. Because remember when I don't know if it was Crush Grooves, it was one of them break dances things, and they were like judges, and they actually had to go and host them. And my
Yes.
father lost my dad actually lost by 2 points.
Damn.
Because they gave the other team the points when my father actually did the move.
And you know what's so crazy back then when they used to battle, like that's the heart of where hip hop came from, originated.
I'm
Like,
B-boy, bro.
you know what I'm
From
saying? B-boy
B-boys.
from heart, you know what I'm saying? So, and then we got in our era when we growing up, you know, I'm an 80s baby, so I saw the Harlem Shake, the G-Dep video and all of that shit. You know what I mean? You know, I ain't doing no Diddy, but you know, the G-Dep was back then. You know what I'm saying? The Jada Kiss with the Kiss of Death, but you know what I'm saying? That's where all originated from. So I used to battle people in the park too. You know what I'm
All of us
saying?
did. Even
All
with
of us did. We used to Harlem Shake. So that's where they was like, yo, hey, yo, Patrick, yo, we gonna call you Tricks for now, because you come with a lot of style. You got come with a lot of moves, bro. I was like, yeah, I get it. I get all of that. But then, you know, it's so crazy though. This is what originated me to start doing the music thing. Is I also seen my pops, like I said, but then I sort of seen like my pops really get into the MC, and he'd sit down writing, get lyrical, and then he get into a freestyle battle with people and my family and shit. I'm like, oh shit, that shit is fire.
Yeah,
know
hell
what I mean?
yeah. You
That
can't
shit
even
is fire.
This is the thing that you and me were joking about, but it's real serious. A lot of rappers don't understand where we come from.
Exactly.
And I feel bad because the young generation, it's not that they don't know where we come from, they just didn't see that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like technology and all this. Like you couldn't go up and say, hey, yo, I'm a rapper. They'd be like, what?
Yeah, they be like, prove that shit.
You got 15 MCs right there that you got to get through. Okay? That mother's right there ready to tear your head off. That mother's right there already has 6 lines against you, ready to go flat iron with you. It used to never be no, I'm a nigga when the chillin' the ticket, the people who think of the money they get.
want to hear none of that.
No, it used to be. This is why when I hear battle, like even Kendrick, I'm gonna say this right now. Even Kendrick's and Drake's battle was straight up. It just didn't feel like a real battle.
Yeah,
because we're from where 50 Cent. We're from where 50 Cent. I smell. Is that you, Herb? Come on, man.
You felt it in the energy of the talk, in the rhymes.
Jada Kiss.
You know what I'm saying? The cadence on how they did it. So, and then You niggas couldn't even walk into the studio, and they couldn't. Excuse my left friends, but you couldn't even walk around the block if you know you had that beef. It was some real shit. Some real
Dude's about to
street shit.
handle you.
Yeah.
Dude's about to
The
whoop
facts.
you. Dude's about to take you. Dude's about to choke you because it meant everything to the culture, man. The culture was very rough.
Yes. Yes.
People don't even realize, even in the smack safe,
Yes.
like 40 freaking people right here fighting with a
Man.
two tape. You know what I'm saying?
Smack
and then
DVD
and then
on
when
the
you
back. Then,
and then when you're going into the where was it? Underneath the
tunnel.
Nah, not the tunnel. Dang, where the pool table was when people used to battle.
Oh yeah, like the Q Lounge.
Fight
and shit.
Club.
Yeah, Fight Club.
So Fight Club going
Yes.
downstairs, and the thing is, this is the crazy thing. This was no. Everybody thought, oh yeah, it's gonna be straight up like, you know what I'm saying, TV and all that. It was gritty.
There was none of
You
that.
had the hood dudes on this
There
side.
was none of
You
that.
better be holding that. Or if you weren't holding that, you weren't going back out.
And we ain't really had no phones back then. We had the flip phones, the beepers. You know what I'm
You had to
saying?
be holding
So
that.
all you had was your balls and your respect when you came outside. When niggas heard you,
Word.
like, yo, son, that's tricks. That's yada
He's
yada.
gonna smack you when he sees you.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly.
And the crazy thing is, and this is what I can't stand though, how many cats do they could have made in this era? Too forever, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of underground rappers that's nice, bro.
I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about the grittiness of New York.
Oh man,
The early 2000s. The DVD era, the CD mixtape era. So, oh man.
But it's all love. So
All right.
you know what I mean? I used to just be in the basement, like any other producer, just sitting there cooking up beats and shit. Wanted to be a rapper, wanted to be my friends that was just chopping up rhymes. So I used to be in the basement all day long, just cooking up beats.
so fire,
you know what I'm
man.
saying? And just cooking up. And then one day my people was like, yo, you should tap in, Tricks. Yo, I know you got some shit. If you got the artistic way of even thinking about your beats, just like my man Just Right to my left, you cook up beats. That's what we do, is just cook up beats. You know what I'm saying? So when we did that, we tapped into our artistry and we just came on tracks. Like, shout out to my bro, Aston Dollars. That was, you know what I mean? It's my right hand right there. I make beats for him and all of that. But, you know, he's bringing me out. He's bringing me out the cage right now.
But listen, man, I want you to tell me some of the records that basically coming out with.
All right, so we already got Never Mind Us out on all platforms right now. You got On a Mission with me and Aston Dollars. Man, you already know. Nevermind was like my heart. Like, you know, we go through heart breakups and shit. Everybody go through that. So we had to spit about Shorty. I was kind of like my one of my go-tos too. You know what I'm saying? And you're about to head back to work later on. You know what I'm saying? And
can't wait to hear that.
Yeah,
But
yes,
listen, I want to invite, because I know it's the last interview with the whole team. I'm going to invite you guys. It's called the DJ Enjetic Show featuring M City Jr.
Most definitely.
And I'm going to send you guys the link for next week. And you guys are going to be on the show.
Most
And
definitely.
that show is syndicated all around the globe. We're international. So
Enjetic, yo, good
much
love.
love, man. G, tell everybody where they can find you.
You're ready. Tricks the producer, TRIXDA producer, all one word. You know what I mean? Team COD, Umbrella Studio, Hunts Point.
You already know, man. And I'm going to say this right now. The real hitters that hit the beat, mother. Nah, all right. I'm going to holler at everybody later. You already know your boy, DJ Enjetic. What up, man? You already know it's your boy, DJ Enjetic, and I am here with
Brendan Speed.
Say it again.
Brendan Speed.
Ooh. All right, so let me break the background of this man right here. So I saw him at my man Hit the Beast joint And I told him, I thought this thing was fire, man, because it sounds so different. Everybody's like, what do you mean it sounds so different? I'm like, man, what you got to do is tweak it a little bit, man, and that's going to sound very fire, my G. For real.
Yeah.
So tell me a little bit about how you got into the industry and the music.
Yeah, so pretty much I've been writing since I was like 14 years old, you know what I'm saying? I've been writing music since I was 14 years old. You know, it's just as you get older, you get more into it, you get more money you can spend, you know, to promote your stuff in this industry. And it's just, it took me a while to write. Sometimes you can take like 10 minutes to write a song, you know, real good. And some songs, like when you gotta struggle to talk about. I got other songs that I'm gonna be releasing soon. It takes time. Like you put little by little in there. You start thinking about everything you're going through. You know what I'm saying? You start, you know, I want to start releasing that later on. But you know, I'm a person that, you know, got into this last year. You know, did my first song two songs last year, and then after that it was just addicting. You know what I'm saying? I just wanted to do some shit that everybody could vibe to, not just at a strip club, write some strip club shit, but I wanted to do some like some wedding shit, some party shit, some like. So that's when Big Booty came out. You know what I'm saying? I wrote that at my job. You know what I'm saying?
I was forced to actually make a song called Shake.
What is it called?
Shake.
Shake?
I was forced to make it because I made a record called and it was on BT and MTV Lock You Up. And I was trying to give knowledge to the cats. So I understand, because what that happened was it accumulated and made me make a record like that.
Yeah.
And it drove me crazy. So I definitely understand where you're coming from.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? So it's not like, you know, people hear it and they're like, what that? Oh, shit, she got a big booty. That's probably some stripper shit. You know what I'm saying? You got a strip club, but it's like, nah, I wanted to make it like, you know what I'm saying? I could be at a club and shit, and I'm dancing with shorty, looking at her to her eyes, you know what I'm saying? We just vibing, having fun. And then, you know, I was listening to this. I was listening to Latto when I wrote some of the lyrics. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, you know, it's Latto and like Cardi B, and I was like,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? Then I was like, yeah, you know. Then I wrote I-Pop-B at the midst of that. You know what I'm saying? Some other songs we having coming out. You know, but I'm promoting Big Booty right now. She got a big booty.
Okay.
Really speed, you know.
Okay. So do me a favor, shout yourself out, shout your socials, man, and let's get going. I can't see this performance.
Yeah. You can find me official Realist B on all platforms. But Spotify, YouTube is Realist B, Real ESTB. To Harlem, Spanish Harlem. You know what it is.
Spanish Harlem, what up? Stand up. You already know it's your boy, DJ Enjetic. You already know, man, it's your boy DJ Enjetic, and I am here with
Big Leo to go, man.
Big shout out to you, my G. So where you from?
Yeah, straight out of Jersey, no doubt.
Where?
Straight out of Jersey.
Shout out to Jersey. You already know Jersey got the dopest rappers. So real quick, my G, tell everybody like the project that you're coming up with and the music that you're coming up with.
Man, I ain't gonna lie, I started making music when I was like 16. Struggle is real, but we here, bro. Like I was just outside in Brooklyn the other day at gyms and shit, no doubt. And now I'm on a boat, like, nigga, the blessings is real for me. Like, we do a lot, but we give a little, you feel me? That's what we gotta do the most.
Nah, that's hard, my G. That's dope. All right, what is the project you coming out with?
Right now, I got some new shit called Notice. Because I feel like people don't notice me that much, so like, you know what, they're gonna have to notice with this one.
That's hard. So Notice, how'd you come up with that record?
I was actually performing at gyms, and I just felt like the crowd wasn't giving what the crowd needed to give. So I was like, you know what? Like I'm gonna give them something. To get loud about.
I saw you hit the beat. I saw you kill it.
I appreciate
And a lot
you.
of people were actually talking about you at the end
I appreciate
because
that.
you had that yellow jacket on.
Yeah.
I still remember that. Don't get it twisted.
Drip, my boy.
But my G, we about to get into the performances. So shout out your social and tell everybody where they can find you.
And you can find me on all platforms at BigLeo_the GOAT. We outside. You can hit me up. I don't bite type shit. We can collab. I follow back. All that, man. You know how this love go.
Oh yeah, man. Thank you guys so much. To everybody right now listening outside of UK, we about to get into these performances. Let's roll.